2 whole years. Zebrig funds Zebrig lunch.
Yo, Farf, thank you so much for the 2 whole years. That's awesome. I really appreciate it. What's up, guys? I am eating a bowl of cereal. Alright, I'm done. Look, she's not covered by something. Oh my god. I'm getting a phone call from 000000000. What? Is that possible? Can I take a screenshot of this? I feel like I feel like I'll accidentally answer it by hitting a button. Oh my god, it's going to voicemail. I'm kind of scared. I'm gonna mute and listen to it before we start. This is spooky. They are leaving a message. They left a message. Bear with me a moment. Listen to the opening music, I guess. Okay. Hey, it's all good.
The ultimate dream that humanity has been yearning for thousands of years. It will soon become a reality.
If he's willing to lie about one thing, he's willing to lie about everything.
Okay then, let's begin.
The experiment worked! Happy Shikara.
After all, we are living in nothing but a simulation.
I feel calm when I'm around nature.
What did Pixel say? He said, "Our." I forgot we were here. Okay, this is cool. So this is just like singing. But you get to actually investigate. That's a step up. This is cool. I wonder if you do more of these. Like a lot of these, I should say. Oh, an electric
Maybe
kettle.
it's for having tea during breaks.
Wow, I can switch to X-ray mode too.
That's because I've gathered all data from the scene.
Bunch of mannequins. Why? That's bizarre. Is it a fake audience? What purpose would they serve? This is the one we sat at. The Ryuki, like... This is such a... This run cycle is not great, buddy. We gotta work on this.
Looks like it's there so the performers
I
can
think
check
so.
how they look on screen.
The body was shown to the entire world. We're so famous.
Like I mentioned yesterday, Jin's estimated time of death is 6 o'clock on February 9th. Based on the time his corpse appeared,
is.
it should be about 40 hours ago. Rigor mortis seems to be fading already. It's not completely gone yet, but the body has somewhat softened at this point. It should take more time to get to this stage if it's been on a rooftop in the winter.
More time? Oh, yeah, I see. It's fading. I thought you were saying it was tensing up.
That's why I think this corpse was kept indoors, someplace warm.
Huh.
I wonder how deep this sign is embedded.
What do we do at times like these?
I don't know. Tommy Tama.
Right, the X-ray.
Oh!
The bottom part of the signboard is stuck pretty deep in there.
There's a bit of a curve at the tip. Kind of like a man's, you know what?
Okay, well, don't speak too soon, sis. She made the less obvious joke. The much more, like, brain-poisoned joke.
Couldn't you have compared it to a fishhook or something?
Well, it won't come out easily. Whoever stuck it in probably didn't want it pulled out.
Of course not. A signboard would be useless unless it's standing.
It's useless unless it's standing?
Let's not go there.
No, that's not what I meant.
Oh? Tama? Say it ain't so. Well, it ain't so. We confirmed that day one, but...
What's this? There's something inside the body.
3 things catch my attention. First, a mixture of potassium chlorate, sulfur, and red phosphorus.
What?
This is probably a fire starter. It would ignite very easily.
In his head? Oh, is there a bomb in his head?
The fuse is coiled up and extends from there. By the way, the fuse includes an oxidizing agent, so it can continue to burn even inside the body. And finally, at the end of the fuse is a powder mixture of iron oxide and aluminum.
Okay. So, would this not have been detonated, like, in the studio?
This is a substance that causes a thermite reaction.
This doesn't seem like a remote bomb.
When ignited, it creates heat of over 3,000 degrees Celsius and burns violently.
Yeah, it looks rough on the stream preview, which is weird. It looks a little better for me. I know that doesn't mean anything to you guys, but I can read it okay, but I definitely see it on, like, the preview somehow. Usually, like, I don't know what's different about it. So it goes off with even the slightest impact. Oh, wait. Was there an earthquake? Was that an element of this? Did I make that up? What set this off? It just happened, right? Okay, I see now, though. It was like, it was a It was a bomb that was set up to go off at like the drop of a hat, basically. That makes a little more sense. So it's not quite a remote bomb, but it is set to like set itself off. What have I not looked at? Amabi TV? Amabi.
The questions for the quiz also show up here too.
Where the start? I think it's in the head. Oh, is that it in the body? Those like cylinders? Inside the corpse. I think those cylinders are it actually. It's like hard to, I don't even know if you can see it. In the other half of the body, that's pretty smart, yeah. We'll probably find that out soon though. When are we gonna, I'm surprised we haven't like switched viewpoints yet. We're really like sticking in the past. Maybe we won't. For like a while. What have I not looked at? I didn't look at this non-X-ray.
These aren't good for much other than for show.
I looked at the body, right?
What's this?
I guess not.
Getting a better look at it, it looks like something tied to his waist. It's like a spider's thread. No.
Oh, is
Even
that the
thinner.
detonator?
My analysis concludes that this is a CNT, or carbon nanotube.
Okay, someone was in the studio then.
Graphene sheets with the thickness of a single carbon atom.
That's insane.
These were rolled into a cylindrical shape to make these nanotubes. The diameter is about 0.4 nanometers. A single nanometer is 1/1000th of 1 meter, so it's not visible to the naked eye.
What? But I can see it.
That's because this thread is made by bundling multiple CNTs. I've also enhanced your vision so you'd be able to see it.
Thanks, Tama.
By the way, CNTs are extremely durable.
Mm-hmm.
They're elastic and hard to break, and it's said that their theoretical maximum tensile strength is 50 times that of steel.
That's crazy.
Anyway, where is the other end of the CNT connected?
Well, well, well. Why are we... Well, I keep forgetting this is the past. This is just a few days after it happened.
That way.
Oh. That's right, because the lights went out. So whoever turned the lights back on accidentally set the body off?
Over by that red lamp.
Okay. So nobody had to be here to detonate it.
What's this?
It's the light switch.
The CMT is tied to it.
Of course, I'm all for the Uchikoshi random bullshit,
It looks
but
like
also
we're pretty much done investigating here.
it's nice to have just something a little grounded maybe happening. Something that I can logic out.
Using the clues we've gathered so far, we should be able to solve the mystery.
You mean the mystery of how Jin's body appeared?
It's the light switch. A wall clock. I can be your angel or your devil.
That's what you're talking about, right?
Yep.
Truth reenactment. What is this, Danganronpa? Mr. Thomas' questions are the best answer.
Let's get on that now. First thing, about that power
Oh my
outage
God,
when
it
the
kinda
body
is.
appeared. Was it really just a power outage?
I was wondering about that too.
This is like that minigame in the first game that was kind of half-baked, but now they gave it a nice UI and everything.
The lights came back on way too quickly. Plus, if the power did go out, the stream should have cut out at the same time.
But the stream went on, no problem.
Mm-hmm.
So it wasn't an outage. The lights were switched off.
Oh,
So how did the lights get turned off?
someone was here.
Well,
Someone was in this room.
I think I know what did it.
What's up, buddy, bro? How? Wait, what? The T? Well, there's not much to choose from. There's the switch itself. Oh, wait. I don't remember the sequence of events. Did the body... Did they just say it? When the body appeared. So the body showed up and then the lights went out, right? Like, did the body fall and pull up the switch? And then somebody pushed it back down? I don't recall.
That's the switch that powers the lighting.
Yeah, let's not overthink this. Someone simply walked up and flipped this switch.
Okay.
But no one was near the switch when the lights went out. Let's try to think of something else.
Then it must have been these mannequins, dude. I mean, the body's attached to it.
There were bundled CNTs tied to the body. They were routed through the ceiling beams and onto the light switch.
But a dead body can't pull strings.
No, but if it...
No, but it
Yeah.
can fall from the ceiling, I mean.
Now that you mention it, I thought I heard something hit the floor right after the lights went
Oh,
out.
okay, the lights went out and then the body showed up. I guess that makes sense, because that's why everyone was shocked. Nobody saw it fall, it was just there.
The body fell from the ceiling and tugged on the CNT, which caused the light switch to turn off.
So the CNT has nothing to do with the detonation. I honestly thought it was like a
on to the next
fuse, kind of, so that was my line of thinking. I thought the light switch got pulled up and that, like, sparked it or something.
The corpse was hidden up in the ceiling, right? Then how did it fall?
Somebody pushed it or dropped it. Rigor mortis softened.
The culprit must have been hiding up in the ceiling, and when the time was right, they dropped the corpse.
A simple answer, but no.
What?
I've already confirmed that no one was up there.
I guess she would know. Did it soften?
Can you think of some other way?
Damn it. Well, we know the switch wasn't pulled.
The culprit used the mechanism of the body softening
That's
after rigor
kind of
mortis.
cool. The body thawed out and fell, basically.
The body must have been placed up in the ceiling like a bridge between two beams.
Okay.
It would stay up there while the body is still stiff. But as time passes and rigor mortis lessens, the corpse softens.
One sec, sorry.
And that's what made it fall down. Now, for the final question. Why did the body explode and burn?
This I don't get, other than, like, the impact, I guess?
Well, that can be explained.
Yeah, no,
by using
the impact. It must have been the impact. But the explosion itself was delayed? Didn't happen right away. I guess it triggered the fuse and then it got set off.
It's because of the contraption set up inside the body.
Yeah, okay.
The ignition agent combusted from the impact of the body hitting the ground. The fire went up the coiled fuse and onto the substance that triggered a thermite reaction. The substance was eventually ignited, causing a huge explosion.
So that interval between the fall and explosion was because of the time it took for the fire to reach the end of the fuse. I get it. It was hard to find traces of that trick because it was such an analog method.
This is pretty cool. I love like a domino effect type thing like this, where you can set up the crime and not have to be there.
think we're starting to figure things out here. So you can turn off this VR space now.
No, not yet.
Mama, are we taking a tea break?
That was just a rehearsal. We still have the main show.
What do you mean?
We're recreating the culprit's actions.
What the? But we don't know the culprit.
Are you telling me to do that?
You're the only actor here, aren't you?
Actor?
So, I'm Tama, the director and camera operator.
Hi, Tama.
Now that I'm in the director's chair, I'm not going to tolerate shoddy acting. So keep that in mind.
Okay.
Are we recording something?
Of course we are. We're testing a theory here, so we need to create something that can be viewed objectively.
I have no idea what you're going on about.
Shut your stupid mouth, you third-rate bit part actor! Are you too much of a moron to figure this out without the director having to tell you everything?
But
Just zip it and play the culprit. If we're doing this, we're going for the Academy Award.
The Academy Award.
Macadamy? Like the nuts?
Enough! Let's get this started! Ready? Action!
Hi! I'm, the culprit who killed Jin.
Good job, Ryuki.
Now, prepare to witness an amazing show featuring this corpse.
What's up, Snake?
Not only is your acting amateurish, but I don't even understand what kind of character you're trying to play here.
Oh, yo, theme, by the way.
I am an amateur.
Well, this is just the beginning, so I'll give you a pass for now. Let's start with the positioning of the body. Where and how was it placed?
Well, it was right here. The body was placed so it was hung like a bridge between two beams.
You can place it like this because it was stiff from rigor mortis. So that's how they did the light trick.
Carbon nanotubes, CNT, were tied to the body.
Mm-hmm.
The CNT went up the beams and extended downward onto the light switch.
CNT is too thin to be seen with the naked eye, so no one noticed it.
I've got it all set up. Now I just need to wait for the rigor mortis to subside.
What role is Ryuki playing? Why was this necessary?
Hey, aren't you supposed to be in character?
Get in character, guy.
Boy! I sure hope the corpse gets softer soon!
Ryuki, what is this? What is... Tama, like, copying his motions. What is this?
It needs to be soft and squishy! Like an octopus!
The octopus.
This scene makes no sense. I'm cutting it out.
Oh, man.
You made me do it!
And after time passed, rigor mortis began to subside.
Rick and Morty.
The body falls, and the impact sets off the ignition agent inside it. The fire travels up the fuse line.
Soon after, a staff member turns on the lights.
Bam! A body appears, as
A
if it teleported
body
in
has
out of
been
nowhere.
discovered.
Sometime later, the burning fuse inside the body reaches the explosives.
Don't.
And that is the truth behind the corpse's sudden appearance and explosion.
Bruh.
Good work! I got some nice footage of the reenactment.
I still don't understand why the acting was necessary.
I forgot we were here.
It all makes sense now.
This is like dangerously close to a joke that I used to make. There was this park near my friend's house that we would usually walk through on like Friday nights when I was hanging out with them. Combe lived there. Combe would know this, but I don't think he's here right now. And whenever the three of us would walk through the park, I ran this stupid bit every time where I would go, yo, what if you were walking through this park right now and you just saw the Komaeda Sprite just in this park in the middle of the night. Every night without fail. This is like that energy. Because the park was always empty when we'd cut through. So it was just us. And I was like, what if Nagito was right over there? What would you do?
That corpse didn't teleport here after all.
Of course it didn't. Though the culprit obviously wanted it to seem that way.
Half of a body just suddenly appearing out of nowhere. Just like the Philadelphia experiment. Someone went through all that trouble to make it look like something strange occurred.
Ryuki heard about the Philadelphia experiment once, and now he's the expert.
I think they also wanted to draw as much attention as possible to that sign. All so they could spread that QR video.
The culprit must have wanted the body to fall during the live stream, right?
This had to be so deliberately timed.
It would have been pointless otherwise. But could they really predict when rigor mortis would dissipate so accurately?
The culprit didn't put the corpse up on the ceiling beams while it was completely stiff. It had to have been after the body had started to soften, just slightly. That way, they could estimate that the body would fall in a few hours or so. The stream was scheduled for a whole 6 hours.
Oh.
The culprit was fine as long as the body fell sometime during that period.
I'm so convinced that 6 doesn't actually mean anything. I think it's just a number that they really wanted to use. I think everything just is 6. I don't think it matters at all.
That body fell from the studio ceiling. If it fell sideways when it landed, the culprit's plans would have been ruined.
Yes, like you said, it would have been pointless unless the sign was standing erect. Just like a man's you-know-what.
Again with that joke? Besides, it is not useless when it's not erect.
It is 9 upside down, yes.
Exactly.
What?
There was another purpose to the sign.
Oh?
It's the same reason darts and rockets have tails.
Oh.
I get it. The cut surface would naturally face the ground because of that sign. It was meant to control the body's posture as it fell.
Their goal was to make it seem like a supernatural phenomenon.
Would that work like that? Anyone tested this? Anybody have half a corpse?
That's why they couldn't leave the CNT on the scene.
I feel like the weight of a body is not distributed like evenly enough for that to like happen without fail.
Because it would give away the trick?
Right.
So that's why they caused a thermite reaction and destroyed the CNT.
Indeed, it's highly flammable carbon material.
So, to wrap it all up,
Bonds of oxygen to create carbon dioxide, which helps extinguish the flame. Wow.
the culprit's motive was to make this seem like a supernatural phenomenon and to spread the QR video, right?
I don't know if that's all there is to it, but probably.
I wonder why Jin was chosen.
Who knows?
Where could his left side be?
It hasn't been found yet. Anyway, starting our search with the people who might have the intel we need is the #1 rule of investigation, right?
Like who?
Jin's right half was up in the studio ceiling the whole time we were shooting the show. There must be someone who knew about it, or at least noticed it.
You mean... the director, Jinpei Wagai.
Of course, it all comes back to Jinpei.
Right.
Where is he now?
I've tracked him down using his smartphone GPS. He's in Akihabara right now. at the Maid Cafe Sunfish Pocket.
Oh no. Oh no. This is the reveal. Who is it? Okay. Oh. Is it her? Who is the mermaid he's with? Go. It's still there. Let's go. Them. Where is he? He's over there alone. Oh my god, we get to see the rest of them.
There he is.
Why the chimpanzee like... Why that sound? It's like we're already accusing him. We're already like, this is the guy who did it.
Ah, shit.
Ah!
Damn.
Chimpanzee? Oh, let's go. Here we go. I thought you'd gone clean. Raw. Easiest quick time event ever. Whoa! Let's go. This place looks a lot cooler.
Firing your gun in here? Are you insane?
I guess we never came here at night.
There are customers and staff in here.
My bad.
My bad, Mama. Come get your boy.
An apology is not gonna cut it.
Several people have called the authorities. The local police should be here soon.
Hey, can't you just let me go?
What?
He went mad with power after he got a name bestowed upon him.
I told you, my girl's pregnant, right?
Yeah, Chimpanzee. That's why I'm so disappointed in you.
I can't go to jail. That's why I accepted his offer in the first place.
Ooh.
I needed money to take care of my kid.
Accepted whose offer?
Some guy named Terror.
Shut up. No, like tear them in half.
I don't know his real name. Haven't seen his face or heard his voice either. All my contact with him was through Nile.
What did he ask you to do?
He said,
I'll borrow your studio for an hour or so on the 10th before you start preparing for the stream. Not let anyone near the studio during this time. That includes you. All you need to do is keep the entrance unlocked. That's all. I'll pay you $5 million. If everything goes well, I'll pay you on the night of the 11th. Did you get the money?
so me and the staff haven't met this Terror guy at all. I don't know what happened in the studio either. I had no idea that was gonna happen.
Come to class 3A at Sekiba High. You'll get your money there. Steiner.
Class 3A at Sekiba High.
Ryuki!
Yeah, let's go.
Chimpanzee, we'll have a chat later. No way. Oh no!
The director of Horodori Institute of Genetics. Chikara Horodori.
No way.
Don't put words in my mouth.
It can't be.
Nothing to be done. I forgot people die in this game. No, here? What? He doesn't go here.
Mr. Date told me about this shrine.
Okay, well, yeah, that makes sense.
This place is so full of nature. Just like Yoyagi Park. It's just calming here.
I see.
Tama, would you mind giving me some support?
What do you mean?
I've been thinking about Chikara's murder.
Oh my god, I just realized something. Maybe the split paths are just Ryuki Mizuki. That might be what the split is. We might just do the whole Ryuki story and then go Mizuki. That might be what happens. That would make a lot of sense.
Are you sure you're okay, Ryuki?
Especially because we said I don't know, so of course it's gonna be us building up to it, and then the I know path is probably Mizuki. Maybe.
What do you mean?
Same tricks. I think absolutely.
I feel like all of this has been taking a huge mental
He's gotta
toll
pass
on
it
me.
down to his protege, right?
I'm fine. More importantly, can you recreate the crime scene for me?
Because the thing with Ryuki is like he's like messed up in the future. I'm saying is all the theories you have been from your own mind, and all I posted was to brag Berkeley. Okay.
I just need to close my eyes, right?
Yeah, but... Fine. I'll play along. You are technically my master. I can't disobey your orders.
Thanks. Let's start then.
That was one of my favorite songs in the first game. Yeah, we're definitely Ryuki pilled. I think that's what's happening here. Which will be a
It's
little...
perfect. It's just like the real thing.
Not quite what I expected, or... Not what I wanted, but... It'll be a shame once we get to the, like... Assuming this is what happens once we get to part 2, because I feel like we'll, like... fall off of Ryuki, kind of, you know, from not seeing him for a while.
I learned
I
how to
don't
do 3D modeling in a correspondence course. Back when I was a student, my grandma told me I should learn a skill set.
Oh, yeah? How's old Granny Tama? Just like a shriveled up eyeball. How's What kind of Sukomi do you like? That doesn't exist. Playing along. Simple. Metaphorical. What does this mean? What's Sukomi? I'm gonna say playing along, because I'm playing along with this question. Slap some sushi rice on it, spin it, and... No, idiot! You go to sleep, Ibai. Get to bed. No!
Chikara's right side. The cross-section is stuck right onto the blackboard.
Oh! Straight man. What were the options? Metaphorical, playing along. What was the bottom one? Yeah, I know about that.
What's the estimated time of death?
Based on the time the body was discovered, That would make it about 4 hours ago.
I think I answered correctly then.
So, around 8 p.m. on February 11th, right around the time we were meeting with Tokiko.
Really?
I'm sorry, Ryuki. This might freak you out.
I thought she was a
But-
pro. I'm sorry, Ryuki. I know it's hard for you.
There's something I have to tell you. Will you hear me out?
Just hit me with it, Tama. Just hit me with it. I can't possibly get any lower right now.
What?
The thing is, this corpse is so cowardly that it has no guts!
What?
I know. That was so bad, the joke was over before I even said it. But I just had to do it! I mean, look, the corpse is completely missing its guts!
Ryuki, like, scarred, and she's just like, look, no guts!
I couldn't let this chance pass me by. Looks like there aren't any other clues here.
The reason the corpse is on the blackboard is because it doesn't have internal organs anymore. The open space inside the body has a lower pressure than the outside. It's similar to how suction cups work. Oh! Ew! Oh! That's gross. No guts!
Well, satisfied?
Yeah.
I checked the footage, but I didn't see anyone suspicious. Of course, that place is huge, so there are plenty of areas the security cameras don't cover.
Any cameras on campus?
None. Do you remember what Gen said? The security at Sekiba High is completely lacking.
Well, this better be a wake-up call, Sekiba High.
I think he was lying about the money.
Me too.
Terror probably wanted someone to find Chikara's body.
You mean he wanted Chimpei to find it?
Not necessarily. It might have been for the police. Terror might have predicted that someone from the police would contact Chimpei.
Yeah, he did. He did pick Chimpei, so I don't think he was banking on like a clean getaway. Was she?
That's my assumption. I can't think of any other suspects.
Just who is this Terror?
I wouldn't be having so much trouble if I knew that.
It can't be Tokiko, can it?
Why would it be Tokiko? Oh, just because of motive, I guess.
Tokiko was with me at Chikara's time of death, and she was in Okinawa during the incident with Jin.
Yeah, at the very least, it seems unlikely that she did it personally.
But something has been bothering me. I feel like Tokiko is involved somehow.
Hi, Mom. Hi, Mom from Art Mystery. Hi.
Chikara was a member of NICE, and he knew about Bats 490.
Show me this screenshot like a month ago. I don't think I'd be strong enough to handle it.
That's not all. The appearance of Jin's corpse was made to seem like a paranormal phenomenon, as if the same thing from the Philadelphia experiment had happened.
After all, we are living in nothing but a simulation. A false world created by a program.
Could she have done all this to give her claim credibility?
I don't know, but it's possible.
So true.
In any case, let's go see Tokiko.
Okay.
I have to talk to her.
Understood. We've come this far. I'll back you up until you're satisfied.
Oh, I should look at the flowchart. Have we looked at it yet? There goes Date. That was like a tiny little Fisher-Price car.
I've been expecting you. I thought you would be arriving soon.
Hey, it's been a day, which means I have another wink sync. And I'm gonna use it on the guy behind you.
What do you mean?
I mean, I knew you would come see me.
I know So's in there somewhere. I know you're hiding. I was gonna look at something. Oh, Mamoru. That's sick. I'm gonna look at something. Oh, let's look at the flowchart. Brace yourselves. Selected as unlimited with no time limit. Oh, that's really cool. What the heck is this? I feel like this is a spoiler. I'm gonna. Yo, look, see! Where's the branch? Oh, this one was a. Oh, hold on. Okay. Are these dots a branch? Maybe? What, buddy?
These aren't sunglasses.
What are they?
It's a fairy's black bra.
What the heck? Where did you get that?
What a degenerate.
Tama?
As you know, this is the president's office at the Nice Japan branch.
People just be saying things in these games.
The world is full of rubbish. Such things should all be washed away. That was my thinking when I designed this room.
It's a cool room.
You designed it.
Oh, whoa. Did we look to our right last time?
Yes. The flow of water cleanses one's heart, just like the flow of time.
Not really. She's a kind woman. But I obviously wouldn't tell you even if I did know something.
Thank you, Mamoru. You're so loyal.
As her secretary, it's part of my job to protect her secrets.
Mamoru is an excellent employee who faithfully fulfills his duties. I have complete trust in him.
I'm honored to hear that. I respect you from the bottom of my heart as well.
Okay. Chill out.
Gag.
Gag. Settle down, guy. An absolute pervert wearing a black bra on his face. Nice chair.
The symbol of Nyes, the non-upal X.
Uh-huh.
There are 4 unseen X's hidden within.
I see them. What are you gonna do about it?
They represent the truth of the world you live in. That is yet another meaning inside the non-upal X.
Let's see. Why do I see them? I see 9 of them. How about that? Which one do we lead with?
No, I don't.
You don't know my boy Chimpei? I didn't know he had a name either until recently.
Then do you know about terror?
I've heard that name on the news, yes.
Oh?
This is about the culprit, is it not?
Yes, but...
I have absolutely no idea who it could be. I'm sorry I can't help you, but... I know of the incident, of course. However...
However?
Yes, I know you have an alibi. We were here, having a conversation during the time of Chikara Horadori's death. But that doesn't necessarily mean you're completely innocent. You are the president of Nyes. Surely you have plenty of subordinates who can do your bidding.
Are you implying I ordered someone to kill him?
It's a possibility.
No, I'm saying it.
And what would be my motive?
Well...
Remember what Tokiko said.
That little IB?
Chikara Horadori is an avid believer in the Order of Percent.
The Order of Percent!
Their order and Nyes are heading in completely different directions.
Perhaps Nyes and the Order of Percent are hostile.
I see. You're suggesting there was a conflict between organizations.
If there... I hope we don't have anything like that in this game. I hope Ryuki is a little smarter.
It is true that Nyes and the Order of Percent have differing beliefs. However, we are not at odds with one another. Both organizations believe in the simulation theory. In that respect, we are comrades.
Okay.
We are living in a simulation, a false world. And from this false world, we seek emancipation. That is what Nyes believes.
I'm so scared of where this plot point will go, because it's obviously something.
On the other hand, the Order of Percent. We are living in a simulation, a false world. But they wish to remain imprisoned within it. Forever.
Forever?
Mr. Ryuki, have you ever played an open-world game where you play as a criminal?
Yo. Which one?
A game that lets you rob,
Uh-huh.
murder, blow things up, leave
Uh-huh.
a trail of debris wherever you go. An absurd, heinous game where you can freely commit all sorts of horrible crimes.
Did you see the trailer?
I've never played anything like that, but I know what you mean.
Then you can understand. If this is a false world created by someone, then the Order of Percent believe they can do whatever they wish. To them, this place is a true utopia.
Oh.
A dream world where they're allowed to do anything they want with no real consequences.
They sound worse. If that's the case. You guys just want to get out of here. Do whatever you want.
That's why they want to live here forever?
Exactly.
Alright, Chikara had to go. I'm over him.
I get it. That's why Chikara was researching immortality.
In theory, using purge, even immortality is achievable.
Oh, but he was so polite. Look at him.
The ultimate dream that humanity has been yearning for thousands of years. It will soon become a reality. What do you think? Isn't that wonderful?
Come on, Tokiko. Bring him back.
I am aware that Chikara was very particular about immortality. However, I will say one thing. One must not believe in eternal youth. Eternal youth is a lie.
Why are you doing that with your hands? You can't just do that after any sentence.
I've solved the mystery, Miss Shigure. Jin's right half didn't teleport.
Yo.
It was just made to seem that way. It should have been obvious when you think about it. Teleportation? It's impossible.
It's impossible.
We live in a simulation? This is a fake world created by a program?
Get real.
Impossible. Simulation theory is nothing but occult nonsense. Just a ludicrous myth like UFOs, ghosts, and Kappa.
Oh, Ryuki Steiner, you can't. You're not helping your case. This man back here lived with a Kappa.
I'm sure there are people who'd like to believe in these things. And there are groups who profit by making people believe.
Mr. Ryuki, it appears as though there's been some misunderstanding. We of Nyes have nothing to do with this.
Are you sure about that? All the pieces would fit together if Nyes is the one that made the QR video. The falsified paranormal phenomenon, what was written on the signboard, it all advances your agenda. Could it be that you wanted to spread the QR video by showing that sign along with the corpse on stream?
As I've told you, we are not the ones who made the QR video. What is the purpose of the QR video in the first place?
That's a great question.
Are you saying there is some message urging people to join Nyes in it?
Well, there was a message in the other one. Which also, we don't even... The kid figured it out, right? What was his name again? Hold on. Shoma. He figured it out, but he didn't really say, like, how. There's obviously something in this, too.
By the way, Mr. Ryuki, do you remember what you said earlier?
Yeah, I bought Shoma stock. Shoma in the future is gonna be sick.
Simulation theory
He's already
is
cool.
nothing but occult nonsense.
Shoma balls.
That is clearly false.
Oh, she's mad.
The simulation theory is not occult. It falls within the realm of science. In fact, many esteemed scientists have given serious thought to the matter. The theory was originally proposed by a Swedish philosopher. However, the concept has been around since long ago. even as far back as the days of Plato and Zhuangzi.
I didn't know that.
This world may be an illusion. At least, there is no way to prove it isn't an illusion. There are great people throughout history who have held such ideas.
But there's no way to prove it is an illusion either, is there?
No, there is plenty of science to support it. The holographic principle, theory of relativity.
Oh.
The measurement problem in quantum theory can also be considered proof.
Oh, yes! I was like, as she was saying it, I was like, I'm gonna go look these up after. I didn't know these were like related to simulation theory. Quantum stuff makes sense. Because quantum stuff makes no sense. Quantum stuff? Yeah, we're living in a simulation. She's right.
I'd like to ask you one thing.
I don't know what this one is, though.
Beings that are far more intelligent and advanced than we humans. Do you believe a civilization of such beings exists anywhere in this world? And by this world, I mean all possible worlds in the entire universe, including those outside of our own.
Well, somewhere out there, probably.
I agree. Taking that into consideration, we're left with 3 possibilities. 1. Civilization hasn't reached a level of technology advanced enough to create a simulation that can't be distinguished from reality.
I have heard this theory.
2. Civilization has reached a level of technology advanced enough to accomplish this, but it hasn't for some reason. 3. Civilization has reached that level of technology and has no strong reason not to use it. Therefore, they've proceeded with creating an intricate simulation. Which of these do you think is most likely?
Are you saying it's 3?
I was gonna say 3.
That is what a famous Swedish philosopher believed, at least. He further explains, that civilization must have run simulations millions or even trillions of times.
What were the options? Hasn't reached a level of technology. Right. Oh, no strong reason not to use it. Oh.
In which case, it would make sense to believe our world would be included in one of those simulations.
I don't know if I'm following this.
You're saying it's far more likely that we're one of the countless simulated worlds, rather than a world that exists in the one and only reality.
Why is that likely?
Do I have that right?
Yes.
Simulation in the real world may be a simulation itself. Kind of like a metro. Oh, yo, the doll has been like in these games. Just so you know, I'm not saying I believe the simulation theory. The simulation theory isn't too credible because of this Matryoshka aspect. Matryoshka? Isn't that how you say it? Kind of like smush it together. Natsuno, like... She was sleeping, but now she's paying attention to this one.
Even light cannot escape a black hole. I'm sure you've heard this before. Information is the same. It cannot escape a black hole. It's known that the amount of information trapped in this way is not derived from the volume of the black hole, but the surface area. Considering this, you can conclude that information in a 3-dimensional space is stored in the boundary of its 2-dimensional surface. In other words, all information stored in this universe is encoded in a single flat plane, just like a hologram. Regarding gravity and other physical processes, they can be completely accounted for through the laws of physics defined by the boundary surface. Let's take a character from an action game, for example.
Oh, here we go. This will help make sense.
When that character falls, you may think he was pulled to the ground by gravity.
This looks like every mobile game ever. This looks like every fake mobile game you've ever seen on the App Store. This is called like Magnificent Mortio or something.
However, Gravity does not actually exist in the game world. Only code that was written in the program.
The Magnificent!
The character's body is merely made to show as if it fell based on its code.
Yeah. Oh.
You think this world is the same?
We're all just ones and zeros?
The holographic principle is not a theory. It is a principle. It has already been mathematically proven.
Hold that thought, Tokiko. We got a call. Tell me about you. Hold on, Tokiko. I gotta take this.
Worried about money?
Yeah, that's right.
Yes. Talking about business.
Talking about business. Telling lies? That's what these remind me of. The Johnny videos. Telling lies? No, papa. Talking about business. My business is booming.
Ah.
Yep.
Not enough money?
What are you calling me broke? I told you business is booming. I can make a stew out of money.
Huh? Huh? Talking about how to use assets?
How about stocks?
Yes.
Buy those Shoma stocks.
I recommend crypto over stocks.
No.
Lend me your money and I'll give it back tenfold. No, 100-fold.
Oh, I see what you're about, Tama.
If you're interested, this is my bank information.
Oh. Tama, what's tomorrow's weather like?
Tama, what's tomorrow's weather like?
Oh, it'll be so wet. There could be a huge flood.
Oh my god. What if I checked the weather right now, the forecast for tomorrow? It was predicting a flood. Oh my god, Tama. Tokiko, I'll be right with you. Do we want to look at the bonus menu right now? I totally forgot to. Let's do it. Tokiko, I'll be right with you. We gotta see what's in here. There's eyeballs here to purchase bonus content. Oh, we've been saving up. Hi, Oh, okay. So that stuff we were unlocking was not unlocked. It was unlocked in the store. Okay. That makes sense. Cat ears. So this is just, we get this by like going through the game. Okay. Dream album. Is this concept art? Bonus hits. Well. Okay. Let's buy this then.
Hurry and check it out. Come on.
Aw, cute. Ah! I'm gonna save the rest. I'm not gonna buy a new Dream album. Hey, that was cool. We can't even like use those in ones that we've not done yet though. Alright, sorry for the interruption. Sorry, Tokiko. Just had to leave the simulation for a sec.
That corpse didn't teleport here after all. Firing your gun in here? Are you insane?
The director of Horodori Institute of Genetics. You are technically my master. I can't disobey your orders.
It's perfect. It's just like the real thing.
I'll back you up until you're satisfied.
Sorry, Tokiko. Just had to pause and go back to the main menu so I could use my in-game currency. Now, excuse me while I check on my Tamagotchi. What do you think of eyeballs? Round. Triangle is scary. I think I said this last time. No! Shoot! We got Mizuki again! I did say that last time. Reset. Well, hold on. There are other paths. We can go... We don't have to go Date-ii. Anyway, now that I'm back from the main menu, I'm here to tell you why this can't be a simulation.
Say this world really is a simulation. Then that would mean a computer or something that's running the simulation exists somewhere, right?
Yeah, how do you answer that, huh?
But it doesn't seem realistic that everything that happens in the universe could be derived by calculation.
Yes, you are right. However, there is no need to calculate every phenomenon.
Oh yeah, how convenient.
Only what observers see and experience. Take the measurement problem in quantum theory. It explains the inexplicable phenomenon observed in the double-slit experiment.
Can you explain the double-slit experiment for me?
Quantum matter appears as particles when observed, and as waves when not observed.
Oh yeah. I forgot. Quantum everything is proof that we're in a simulation.
For the latter, its position cannot
She's
be
so right.
specified because it exists as a stochastic wave. Therefore, it must be calculated and processed as the entire wave, and is impossible to reduce. The faster an object moves, or as the effects of gravity increase along with the increase in mass, time progresses slower, as I'm sure you know.
And that's related to processing speed?
Yes. When the load during calculation is increased, a phenomenon akin to a processing failure occurs. That is why nothing can exceed the speed of light. The calculation wouldn't be able to catch up if acceleration is infinite.
She kind of got our ass with that one. Alright, I'm buying into it. Let me explain the double slit experiment. Please do.
I see.
Shoot! No! Hold on! Why would that be the same button? Tama, don't be mad at me. There we go. We shoot a ray of light toward a board with two slits with a screen behind it. This causes to the rays to be distorted to look like stripes. Gotta work on that grammar. This is because the light has the property of a wave. What would happen if we shot light in molecules one at a time? Light molecules will show up as dot on the screen. Continuously doing this, the stripes reappear. Why is this? Oh, the light molecules are only being shot one by one, so the board shouldn't have an effect. The next part was using a detection device to see which slit the molecule went through. This caused the stripes to disappear and only two lines appeared on the screen. This is crazy. I would like to see this, though. Well, I guess I can't, right? I would like to watch a video about this unobservable phenomenon. The appendix is nothing. Yeah, let me pull up my book and read about Rick and Mortis softening. Where'd Toki go? She's pissed.
Then let us leave it at that. In any case, there is no denying that the simulation theory is true. But unlike Chikara, I have no interest in the concept of immortality, because my objective is to tear at the seams of this world and emancipate us all.
Oh, like some kind of terror.
So you mean dying?
No. Death and emancipation are completely different. I have no desire to commit suicide, though I would be fine with dying at any time.
Because this world isn't real.
You're so dying in at least one of the paths.
There is that, yes. However, there is another reason. If I wish to do so, I can resurrect myself.
What the?
We are living in a false world created by a program. Therefore, if we can rewrite its code, we can create miracles. Like reincarnation, or even...
Oh, Steiner.
bringing someone who has already passed back to life.
Her face is so scary.
Has this woman lost it?
No, you can't.
Ryuki, you were right.
You can't just do that with your hands. You can't just do that after everything.
There's clearly a lot of reasons to be suspicious of Tokiko.
Is she gonna bring Chikara back?
Yeah. Let's check with Wingsync.
Ryuki turned to Mamoru. Alright, let's do it. Substitute, show me. Ryuki blast!
I saw everything. If you don't do as I say, I'm sure you know where this is going.
What is this?
Looks like Tokiko is blackmailing someone.
What is it she saw?
I don't know. This is as far as we can get from Wingsync.
Then...
Yes, let's get a deeper look into her mind, using a regular sync.
Yo. How are we bringing her in? Mamoru? Yeah, why not? It's about my lunchtime.